All right, hi freshmen. Life is super boring without you, and I miss you all. And I hope you're being good and following all the rules and staying inside. So, you need your notebook out or a piece of paper, and we're gonna take some notes. Unfortunately, we don't get to test Darwin's blood anymore to see if he has that disease, but we're gonna find out today if he has it, and then when we come back, we'll get another chance to run a gel. So the disease that we are going to test his blood for is called Familial Hypercholesterolemia. So it's a pretty big word. Familial just means it runs in your family, so it's genetic. And then hyper means a lot. Cholesterol, you know what that means. And then emia is in the blood, like anemia that we learned about. So it's a lot of cholesterol in your blood, which is not good for you. So this disease is a dominant disease. So hopefully you remember from genetics what that means. So we'll use the letter F, since that's what this starts with. So, we always have three choices. You could be big F, you could be big F, or you could be little f, little f. So if it's a dominant disease, try and figure out right now which of these three people has the disease and which of these three people does not have the disease. Okay, so big F, since it's dominant, that means they have the disease. And big F, since they have that one big F, they still have the disease because it's dominant. Little f is going to be no disease. So that is what you want to be. So I'm going to try a cross really quick. Between someone who is big F, and maybe mom is little f. So dad has the disease, mom does not have the disease. So set up your Punnett square. Try this cross really quick and see how many of their children will have the disease. Okay, so if we look here, how many of their children will have familial hypercholesterolemia? And you see each child is big F, little f, so it would be 100% have the disease. So now if you take blood from different patients and you run it on a gel, there are three possibilities of what their DNA could look like. So here are the wells. Remember, you cut up the DNA, you put it in here, and then you turn the power on. And here are the three possibilities. So if they are big F, they could be big F, or they could be little f. So if they're big F, their DNA is going to have two bands. It'll look like that. If they're big F, little f, they'll have one larger band, and then the same two bands as big F, because they have one big F. So that means this extra band is from the little f. So if you're little f, all you have is that one large band. So I'm going to show you now Darwin's family and the gel that we would have run if we were at school. So what you want to do is copy down the picture of their gel. So what we're going to do is the gel on this side, and then over here we'll do a pedigree. So you're going to copy down the gel that you see in the video, and then you're going to copy down the pedigree. Make sure on the gel that you label every single person who is big F, who is big F, and who is little f. Figure out who has this disease, who doesn't. And then on the pedigree, you want to shade in all the people that have the disease. So anyone who's big F, or anyone who's big F, shade them in, and then label everyone's genotype on the pedigree. Are they big F, big F, or little f? Okay, after you finish with that, make sure that you take the quiz on this and you do your assignment. Okay, use your notes for the quiz. It's not difficult. I just want to make sure that you know what you're doing to see if we need to change anything for our next assignment. So I hope you guys are being safe, and I will talk to you later.